The human species has been responsible for 75% of all modern extinctions. Today, I will prove you that with the right team and the right set of skills, we can not only stop this, but even reverse some of the damage that we humans have done to the natural world. This is Dr. Hendrix, and he's about to tranquilize a female rhino named Natalie in order to do an artificial insemination on her. Because of a lack of fertility, they had to do this procedure already twice in the past in order to boost her hormones and the reproductive system. During the artificial insemination, she has to be fully asleep and very relaxed. And for those ones who are asking themselves what the blindfold is for, it's literally to reduce the stress level. In the end, we had to give her a little helping hand and push her for a couple of meters. Currently, we're waiting until she's falling asleep. And this is why we have to stabilize her, so that she's not dropping down somewhere in the sun, but stays here where we can do the procedure much easier, and it's going to be much calmer for her too. She's breathing heavily already, as you guys can hear. She also had a little bodyguard, which was super cute. It was an orphan rhino, which she adopted herself. After a couple of minutes, she laid down and fell into a much deeper sleep. In order to continue with the procedure, we had to roll her over, and that was the moment where we could feel how heavy she was. Then, when I realized how worried the little one was about his foster mom, we decided to first gain some trust. Then, like with every procedure, we had to first clean the intestine before being able to do the actual procedure on her. But then, something very exciting and crazy happened. Alright, so that's a very interesting moment, and a special moment actually, because we believe that Natalie is the first time in her life pregnant, right? And if that was the case, we're not going to do the procedure because we don't want to risk the baby to be hurt or anything bad to happen to her. This is Igor. And he was basically adopted by Natalie.
That is all endometrium, so that is part of the uterus. And so all that fluid-filled areas that you see there is part of the amnion. So there's the heartbeat now being recorded. This is a natural pregnancy, but she is 13, 14 years old.
Yeah.
She never calved down, she's never cycled,
never
ever shown any interest in a bull. A bull has never shown interest in her. So we've done this procedure twice on her.
Yeah.
And so the idea is to shut down the ovary, completely remove everything,
Yeah.
flush off hormones, estrogens. The main thing is she had to be stimulated to be able to have a cycle for the bull to jump her.
Looks healthy.
Very healthy. So the flat lip of a white rhino. So you can see this is a white rhino calf.
50 kg.
Yeah, 50. And then that's the head. So from here now to there will then be...
We got Natalie, who is 13, 14 years old, first time pregnant. After 2 procedures which they have done on her, she naturally got stimulated, as well as her hormones. That stimulated again the bull, and he naturally humped her and got her pregnant. Now she's in the 4th month. The gestation period is 16 months. There's still a 12-month period left until she gives birth to that baby. And when she gives birth to that baby, it's gonna be 50 kgs. That is insane, and a big success as well, right?
Yes, Yes, it's huge success.
He's now trying to see if we can define the gender. Okay.
So if I have a guess,
It would be a female.
it would be a female. Else you would have seen there you would have seen our little noddy.
Since she's pregnant in the 4th month, we cannot be 100% sure, but pretty sure that it is a female.
The baby is healthy,
Yeah.
and that's very, very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. You too. Really
Now, another very important thing in order to achieve such a success is that the rhino has a healthy and good environment to thrive in. If this rhino was either somewhere in the wild, being confronted with poachers, with hunting, with stuff like that, she would immediately shut down her whole system in the body and not get pregnant and not be able to reproduce. So only because Food for Rhino provides them a home which is that healthy and that balanced and that comfortable, they can achieve such successes here. Also super cute. The little one never leaves his adoptive mom. He was there over the whole procedure, laying down next to her. He felt quite comfortable because he realized that we're not hurting the mother or doing anything bad, but I felt it's so cute. This little guy definitely knows what loyalty means. He didn't leave his mother for a second. And later on, we even became friends. Now, since Natalie has a healthy pregnancy, we don't have to do any egg removal and we will just not do the procedure. And now it's time to wake up Natalie. Dr. Hendrix prepared the reverse drug, which slowly started to kick in. All right, so as you guys can see, Natalie woke up well again. She's still a little bit wobbly on her legs, but she's doing great. Huge success, and let's give them their privacy now. It's so crazy to think that these animals have been around for more than 50 millions of years, and only now, at the time of humans, they are facing extinction. Just because we poach and kill them for a horn, which we cannot even use for nothing. I feel so honored to have been able to visit and see in person the last 2 living northern white rhinos on our planet. And in order to save their lives and in order to save their species from extinction, we are working together with Dr. Morné and his entire team. Alright, and now let's move over to the next mission, which is collecting semen from a rhino bull.
Okay, so what happens is there's little electrical impulses that goes between these electrodes. So we will put this transrectally into the rhino and it will stimulate the prostate and the seminal vesicles, but with minuscule small, between only 2 volts and 6 volts. So if I switch it on and I put it to full blast here on this dial and I touch it, you can see it doesn't even shock me. You can touch it.
But then it's really little.
It's extremely little.
All right, and now we are going to witness and accompany Dr. Morné and his team how they collect semen from a rhino bull. through those electrical impulse, we are actually making him ejaculate into those tubes, and that will collect the semen. Those collected semens then have to go straight into a mobile laboratory to inspect them and their quality.
So this one is about 1.3 mils. Then we look at the color, and this is maybe white or ivory, but mostly white. And then we look at the consistency, which can tell you a lot about the concentration of sperm. So you need to keep them at body temperature, and if you want to cool them down, you need to do it very, very slowly. So we keep them on the heat stage for now.
Everyone on the team knows exactly what to do, and therefore they had to sedate the rhino only for a very short time. But all of a sudden, he decided to get up. When he wakes up, he's gonna be super angry. So we're gonna remove all the equipment. Whenever such a 3-ton rhino bull who is angry gets up, you have to be careful. They can run up to 50 kilometers per hour, and it's not fun when he gets you. He can actually kill you. Luckily, he was a little bit wobbly in the beginning, and then after a few minutes, he calmed down and just walked away. So finally the bull woke up. He was a bit grumpy in the beginning, but now he's just enjoying his time together with the ladies, and that was it. I hope you guys could learn alongside with me more about rhinos, their species, and certain procedures which can and need to be done in order to save not only that species, but hopefully many more species in the future as well. Thank you so much to Dr. Morné and his team for the amazing work they do. Also a big thank you to Food For Rhinos for taking such well care of these animals here. And I would say it was a very successful day with great news about the pregnancy. The semen collection was also very interesting for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And yeah, let's hit the road and go back home to the Hakuna Mipaka oasis. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see what's next, then make sure to subscribe my YouTube channel right now. And if you want to see more content, you're so welcome to follow my other socials as well. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys later.